Hey y'all, and welcome to the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch. I am Susan, your hostess. Today we're in my kitchen. We're doing a hashtag cozy fall soup hosted by Gail Southern Living and Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. Stick around till the end and I'll tell you all the details about the giveaway. Make sure that you are commenting on every video entered in this for a chance to win prizes. So what am I making today? I'm making Italian wedding soup. Now this is similar to the one that was served at the Spaghetti Warehouse down in Memphis, Tennessee. And I absolutely loved this recipe and I loved the soup. So we're going to use several ingredients. I'm going to go through the ingredients with you really quick. And I will put the recipe in the description box below as well because I do it just a little bit different. I got my water cup over here in the way. We're going to need approximately 1 pound of cooked chicken. You can either cut this up or you can just pull it off in pieces. It's up to you. Totally up to you. I'm going to use Italian style sausage for the meatballs. That is going into the soup raw. I have some celery that's defrosting. I opted to chop up some of my fermented garlic to put in this. I've got about a cup or a little over of chopped onion. And I've got a little over a cup of shredded carrots. Now you can slice your carrots. I'll tell you everything that's in this recipe ingredient-wise and what the measurements are in a moment. And then you're going to need some frozen chopped spinach or fresh chopped spinach. You're also going to need some kind of noodle. I prefer the vermicelli myself, but you can also use angel hair pasta. You want it broke into little pieces like this. And then I have salt, pepper, and sweet basil. So here are the ingredients. You need at least 12 cups of water or chicken broth, 1 cup of celery diced, 1 cup of carrots shredded, 1 cup of spinach chopped, 1 teaspoon of basil, 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 pound of Italian meatballs. You can use the store-bought meatballs if you want to. 8 ounces of vermicelli or angel hair pasta broken into small pieces. 1 pound of chicken shredded or cut into pieces that is pre-cooked. You can also, this is optional, use 4 tablespoons of chicken bouillon, salt and pepper to taste. So this recipe tells me that I'm going to bring my water broth to a boil, cook the pasta at the end. Add veggies until cooked. Stir in chicken and meatballs until done. Add pasta. Serve with a garden salad, garlic bread, or crusty bread, even crackers, and it's even better the next day. So let's get to making this wonderful, wonderful, flavorful soup. All right, I lost my feed, and I hate when that happens. I have in my pot my celery, my onion, and my carrots. Now you can use diced carrots. You can slice your carrots. You want to use fresh carrots for this. Fresh onion, fresh celery if you have it on hand. And I threw in my garlic. My garlic is chopped, but you can use a tablespoon of minced garlic or a teaspoon of powdered garlic. And in my bowl I have 1 teaspoon of basil, a half teaspoon of pepper, 1 teaspoon of salt, and I will adjust this if I need to with the salt and pepper. Get that on top. And I am opting for a 10-ounce package of chopped spinach, and I need to get this opened up. And so it comes in a convenient little box. I wish they still made these little wax boxes because that's how my mother froze all her vegetables when I was growing up. And you do want the chopped spinach because you want small pieces of this in your soup. So we're going to get that cooking. Let me wipe my hands. I've got spinach on my hands. I already have a spoon and a ladle out here. I'm going to get these vegetables softened up a little bit. Then we're going to add in our chicken, and the last ingredient I will be adding before the noodles is my sausage because it has to cook in here. So it's already starting to come together. I'm going to wait for this right here to kind of melt down in my soup pot. All right, my vegetables are cooked. I'm going to go ahead and put in my chicken. And because it's boiling, I'm not going to just drop handfuls of chicken. I'm just going to lower it into the pot. That way I don't burn myself. And it doesn't look like a lot of meat in there, but when you put the meatballs in there, it'll be plenty. But you can always add more meat, more vegetables, whatever your preference is. You can also make your meatballs ahead and get them cold in the refrigerator and then drop them in. You don't want them room temperature when you're dropping them into your soup. So you're just going to drop them in. These are about 1 inch. And I'm just going to drop them one at a time into my soup. And it doesn't take very long for them to cook. Probably about 15-20 minutes at the most. And if you feel like I said, if you feel like you need more meat in it, add more meat. Make it your own. This is an easy recipe, even though it seems like it's got a lot of ingredients. And it's scratch cooking, y'all. This would be something that they might have made with my 1896 Fanny Farmer recipe collaboration that I have going on. So this is something that is really very easy for you to do. We're going to get rid of the plate. Try not to make too much noise. And I'm going to grab a wet washcloth and get that meat off of my hands, because it is raw meat after all. So we're not going to really do a lot of stirring at this point. We're going to allow, look, we're going to allow those meatballs to cook just for a few minutes. And then we're going to serve this up. Now, you can serve it many, many ways. Of course, I've got to add my noodles in too. And I'm actually going to put in 2 cups of these noodles instead of the 1 cup. I think the recipe calls for 1 cup. What I like about soup is we often will have pickles and cheese as a side for our soup. And I love pickles, and I love cheddar cheese or good cheese, strong cheese to go along with a soup. And so it's just something that we like in our house. We learned this from a friend of ours, believe it or not. Many years ago, we were invited to supper, and she had a big old bowl of vegetable soup with homemade pickles and cheese on the side with a handful of crackers, and it was so delicious. We've been doing it ever since. So once the meatballs are done, I'll throw the noodles in there, and then we'll get this served up. You know your meatballs are done when they float to the top, and these are floating to the top, and it is almost ready for us to have for supper tonight. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to add my noodles. I'm going to give that a good stir and allow these to cook for about 10 minutes. And I'm also going to give this a taste test to make sure I've got enough salt and pepper in this. It is looking very good, folks. Just like the soup that I used to get at our spaghetti warehouse, which is no longer there. It's very sad that they went out of business. but it is a delicious soup, let me tell you. All righty, y'all, look at this. Look at this. Oh my gosh, this is going to be so good. I've topped this off with a little bit of Parmesan and a little bit of parsley. I did go in and add the rest of my chicken. I had a 4.5 pound chicken, so I wanted more meat in here. And so those are the meatballs. There's some of the good vegetables in there. The chicken. This is just going to be so, so yummy, y'all. Let's have a taste of this on camera for you. Now, I have pulled out some Colby cheese, some of my homemade Old South lime pickles, and some saltines. So this is hashtag Cozy Fall Soup, hosted by Gail Southern Living and Milk and Honey Heritage Farms. It will go on the month of November. I think we have every day filled. I'm not sure. The giveaway will be December the 10th at 5 p.m. Central Standard Time. Y'all, this is a lower 48 USA only giveaway. Please comment on the videos for a chance to win and share, share, share. If you share out the videos, more people come and join us and we make new friends. So we always encourage you to share the videos out. And if you haven't already, make sure that you have friended the channel, liked this video so that you can come back and check it out, and also hit the bell so you will get all my good content. I have another video coming out for the month of November for this collaboration, so you need to stick around and check out my second recipe. Let's get to our soup. So this is a wonderful soup. I'm going to grab a piece of that chicken. It's hot, y'all. It just came out of the pot. Mmm. The noodles are the perfect size. Mmm. The flavors in this soup meld together so well. I don't know whoever made this recipe up knew what they were doing. So for a cool fall night, what's for supper at the Hillbilly Chicken Ranch? Why, homemade Italian meatball soup. Yum, yum. Thank you, my friends, for watching, and may you be fully, fully blessed.